Okay, everybody. So, last video was a teaser. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. UV sterilizers. As you know, we installed the green killing machine, 24 watt, to my water box 65.4, and I said to myself, what am I going to do with that small UV sterilizer? Can I make it work on a nano tank? Can it be done? Do I have the space? Is it going to work out? Can I be imaginative with my solution here? So here it is. Now, the water is a little murky because I was just stirring up the sump chambers to do some work. So just ignore that for now. But I'm in the mood to make a video. So I'm going to show you guys probably one of the only ones in the world. Maybe there's a couple. I don't know. I've never seen videos of it. Inline, or sorry, not inline, a submersible UV sterilizer in the Fluval 13.5 Evo. So there it is. The green killing machine, 9 watt. It does fit, everybody. And actually, you know what? I'm going to switch the whites on so you guys can see this better. 1 second. Okay, hope that works out better here. Okay, so mind the cords. I have to go get a new power bar for this because look at the size of the plug that comes with the UV sterilizer. It took up like a third of my 6 block there. So I'm going to have to do some modifications. That's no big deal. So, yeah, there's another mess of cords. The back of the Fluval 13.5. I elected for the skimmer, the PS2. You don't really need this. I do 50% water changes, but the skimmer does help to prolong water changes and get gunk out of the water. We know that. I've got biomedia in here in the bottom, both chambers, 1 and 2. That biomedia is just to help with the system. There's some live rock, but not a lot. Anyway, this is the filtration chamber, chamber number 2. Carbon. And here's what I did. Right here, this is the plastic bulb, the internal chamber for the green killing machine. So as you can see, it fits in this chamber too. Not bad. And you have to get it down to a certain depth. Otherwise the pump will not prime. So then what I did was, see the pump itself is actually right here. It's hard to see, guys. The pump is right there. So what I did was, I slid the UV sterilizer down the chamber while putting filter floss in, like around it, and I slid them all down together. So the filter floss is still grabbing all the detritus and the poop that's coming through the slots from chamber 1. It gets filtered, and that filtered water then goes into the sponge of the UV sterilizer. That gets filtered. But the cool thing is, like I did last time, I put the exit nozzle into the 3rd chamber. This is the chamber that's going directly back to the tank. I do not want my sterilized water to go back into the same chamber it came from, because then the same water is getting sterilized over and over. So I'm trying to keep it moving from one chamber to the next. And as you can hear, that noise is actually from this tank. So it's whisper quiet. This tank is whisper quiet. Everything, the skimmer, the pumps, you name it. CJ 1.0 is down there for turn pump. Eheim Jagger 50 watt heater as well. So working out really well, guys. The only thing was, my light, I had to offset it to the right, I don't know, maybe a 1/2 inch, because this big bulky thing here was hitting this return. Now, you can reverse this. As you can see, I've done it before where the paint's missing. You can reverse this and put this inside, and you'll actually have a ton of room. I may actually do that. It doesn't support the light as well, because obviously the weight of the light is this way, pushes down this way. So by this thing here being here, it does create more support, but it's not a big deal. So guys, there you go. I have a Fluval 13.5. I have a 250 GP gallon per hour high door wave maker, or just a pump. I have every possible goodie you can install in this thing. If there's something missing, you let me know. But all this is a quarantine tank for my frags. My fish, my damsel, she is actually Flo. She's actually in the quarantine tank in copper. She doesn't need it, but I'm putting her in quarantine for a month. And if there's anything in this tank, I just want it to be fallow before we start putting coral into that guy. Anyway, guys, this is probably one of the most pimped out Fluval 13.5s. For sure in Canada, maybe the world, who knows. I'm sure you can do even better than this, but you do not need a better light than an AI Prime 16 HD. So everything is thriving really well, and I cannot wait to see how awesome the water quality even gets now running a 9 watt UV sterilizer. The green killing machine, folks. So it will work. You just have to be a little bit creative. All right, talk to you soon.